5-minute forecast weekly tarot from Monday the 8th of July through to Sunday the 14th of July. Interesting week. Page of Wands. Here we are looking at our purpose and our mission at around about being the page about 17, 18 when you're about to leave school. So you're done pretty well. You've got a feather in your cap, so you're not silly. You've gained lots of information from school and experiences along the way. But what happens when you have to decide, do I do a gap year? Do I go to uni? What career do I want to follow? It's a big, massive, pivotal time of making some decisions that you might fail at, because that's what those little speed bumps are there. You learning along the way, stumbling, maybe going down a certain career path like going to uni to be a doctor, and then all of a sudden you think, oh, I'm more interested in the pathology side of things. So then you become a pathologist. But at this particular pivotal point, when you're young in the page and you're learning, you have plenty of yellow, which is the personal power of the solar plexus. You have plenty of ego, I guess, and sort of courage and confidence. And you do need to have that, because I think that a lot of us are starting to go down a different track. We are maybe looking at changing our career. And I think this second card proves that it is true. The death of something, the death of a career, a relationship, an attitude. To me, it's the death of definitely of traditional old ways of looking at things, with this Pope being a figure here and royalty. And then the family looks like they're going to be survivors of this new change that's coming through. This can be you and being a skeleton and being quite exhausted, quite out of petrol. So you're feeling like you need something new to jazz up your life, or you need to know that you're following a path that brings principles and ideals back to you. You feel like you want to not be just one of the herd. So that's the death card, and you are definitely walking towards a new dawning of a day between these pillars here. There's just a lot of rivers and a lot of cliffs to climb over, and that is also reiterated by the obstacles here in this first one. And you can be quite naive when you start off. You can think, oh, right, well, I'm going to be the best chef in Australia, and you end up sort of just doing like the hard yards, like everyone has to with their apprenticeship, doing the dishes, doing the smaller things to start with. You've got to know that you've got to work your way up. But having a different attitude towards this new thing, and knowing that you're through life's experiences that you're not a learner driver anymore at life, is going to give you that courage and enthusiasm to keep on going. The last card is about really sitting there and thinking deeply, or not sitting, he's lying. And when he's lying in medieval times on a coffin, it's not saying, it looks pretty worrying, the death card, and then you're in a mortuary. So it's not meaning that, but it's meaning that you are at that place where there is a death. You feel so exhausted, you're out of mojo, you're out of ideas almost, and you've got to lie down and meditate on it. You've got to literally at night time have that diary next to your bed. Specifically go for a walk with a pen and paper in hand, in the intention of writing down some great ideas. Let your subconscious mind do its job by giving you some amazing ideas, and there's going to be one that's going to be a golden idea, and it's going to change your future. This is the window here, stained glass with figures and colourful things and kids and happiness and joy. And yes, you might get a few things come in first of all, but then you're going to have something that just aligns with you so well. And again, we've got yellow in that card: courage, personal power, conviction, enthusiasm, and we have the sun there, literally the sun beaming out of that new day that you're heading towards. So it's quite a good week for making some changes. Of course, the death card is 13. Page is 14, and then we have 4, 18. 1 and 8 is 9, and 9 is the end of a spiritual journey, which means the beginning of a new one. what can I say? Have a lovely week, everyone.